skincare, some of the most important products are often overlooked. Some people even wash their faces with soap or whatever they get their hands on. Assalamu alaikum, I'm Dr. Ayman Nasir from the Acufix Cosmetics team, and today I'm going to talk about the importance of cleansers. And I'll tell you about why your cleanser might be the reason your skincare routine might not be working for you. I'm going to talk about what cleansers are, how they work, and how to choose a cleanser that's best for your skin. The cleanser that you use makes a huge difference as to how healthy and dewy your skin looks and feels. What are cleansers even? Cleansers are anything that you can clean your face with. These could include soaps, face washes, micellar water, cleansing balms, or anything else. I'm sure you get the drift. We know that under normal circumstances, oil and water do not mix. Cleansers work by making oil and water mix. They contain ingredients called surfactants that help them do this. A surfactant is a molecule that contains two parts, the head and the tail. The head is hydrophilic, that is, it loves water and hates oil, whereas the tail is hydrophobic, it hates water but loves oil. This structure allows surfactants to form spheres called micelles when they dissolve in water. These micelles trap grime and dirt before they wash away from the surface of your skin. There are many different surfactants, including the infamous sodium lauryl sulfate, famously known as SLS, which is entirely different from SLES, which is sodium lauryl ether sulfate. SLS is a known irritant, but SLES is not and is much gentler. Other surfactants include coke amidopropylbutane and decyl and lauryl glucoside, amongst several others. How does cleansing damage the skin? Cleansing is undoubtedly necessary as it removes dirt, makeup, excess oil and sunscreen from your skin before going to bed at night. These cannot be removed with just water. Therefore, cleansers are important but contain surfactants that may not be good for your skin for two main reasons. Surfactants excel at removing dirt and grime from the skin, but they cannot differentiate between the chemicals that are making up the skin or the chemicals that need to be washed away. As a result, they also remove important proteins, lipids, cholesterol, and humectants from the skin, rendering it more susceptible to dehydration, dryness, eczema, sensitivity, and breakouts. And did you know that dehydrated skin is more prone to excessive oiliness? When your skin is dehydrated, it tries to prevent water loss by producing more oil that keeps the water in. This makes oilier skin look greasy, and if you're prone to breakouts, your skin will end up breaking out more too. While most surfactant molecules get washed away when you rinse your face, some tend to be more stubborn and attach to proteins in the skin, causing them to lose their shape. This irritates the skin and also contributes to the tightness that you can experience sometimes after washing your face. This also means that the top layer of your skin, that is the stratum corneum, has been damaged and is unable to do its job effectively, that is, to keep irritants out and hydration in effectively. Cleansers can also damage your skin in one more way, not essentially related to surfactants. Healthy human skin tends to be acidic with a pH between 4.2 and 5.6. If you don't know what pH is, I'd suggest quickly Googling it up. Coming back to the topic, maintaining the skin's pH is very important as all the chemical reactions that occur in the skin to help it heal and function properly are sensitive to pH, as is your skin's microbiome. Alkaline cleansers such as soaps that require an alkaline pH even to work, and some foaming cleansers change the pH of your skin. This change lasts for quite some time, even after the cleanser has been rinsed off. This puts the brakes on important chemical reactions that help the skin renew and rejuvenate itself and accelerate the aging process. And it also encourages the growth of acne-causing bacteria. When choosing a good cleanser, you must be mindful of three things. Smaller surfactant molecules with negatively charged heads tend to be more harsh than those with larger neutral heads. Surfactants that fit the definition of harsh include SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, and soaps such as sodium laurate and sodium cocoate. Gentler surfactants include sodium laureth sulfate, SLES, coke amidopropylbutane, and lauryl glucoside. Surfactant mixtures make cleansers gentler as the micelles that are formed are much larger than those formed when a single surfactant is used. You need to make sure that your cleanser isn't alkaline. This means laying off most soaps and avoiding cleansers that tend to foam a lot. pH is also the reason why you should never use baking soda on your face, and why lemon that has a very acidic pH of less than 2 isn't meant to go on your face. The pH rule, however, does not apply to cleansers that don't contain water, as pH needs water to exist. Lastly, look for cleansers that incorporate moisturizing ingredients like humectants. These include glycerine and sorbitol. Also look for cleansers that contain oils. Oils like sunflower seed oil and grapeseed oil are also great for people with acne. Be mindful if you have fungal acne though, as oils might not then be the best option. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a thumbs up. I'll see you again in the next video inshallah. Thank you for watching. Bye.